So more than 17 million Americans have filed for unemployment so far, which has, I think, made history. And it's really interesting to be in this pandemic right now. If you are unemployed, there are 5 steps that you can take with your finances so that you can gain confidence and clarity. Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. If you are new to the channel, you want to get your finances organized, live that debt-free life, click to subscribe. I'm going over unemployment today. I'm sure there are a ton of you out there who have experienced unemployment through this pandemic, a job loss because you can't work for your employer can no longer support you. So there are 5 steps that I've identified to help you feel a little bit more confident with your finances and understand what's going to happen in the short term. Okay, step 1 is to determine whether you are eligible for unemployment or not. So you're eligible for unemployment if you have lost your job due to no fault of your own and or through the coronavirus. If that's the case, then you can apply for unemployment. Step number 2 is to meet your state's wage and work requirements. This is going to vary state by state, so you'll need to look it up. I will drop a link below to find your state so that you understand what your work and wage requirements are for your particular state. Now, I've talked to somebody who's really close to me who was recently unemployed, and they said as soon as you get that notice from your employer that you've lost your job, you need to apply for unemployment benefits immediately. Unemployment benefits, unemployment insurance, you may have heard all 3 of those terms. They're pretty much used interchangeably and they all refer to the same thing. So that unemployment insurance is that state federal joint program that is going to pay you out a cash benefit on your behalf while you're in between jobs. Step number 3 is determine how much cash you have on hand. I highly encourage you to check your checking account, your savings accounts, anywhere that you have stashed liquid cash, which means you have access to it immediately. You don't have to wait a week, a month to get these funds. You have access to them right away. And that's the cash that you're going to use to cover your basic living expenses. Now, the basic living expenses includes rent or a mortgage payment, your utilities, including electricity, water, trash, gas. I would also include your cell phone plan and your internet. Plus, you need to cover gas for your car and any car-related expenses, such as car insurance. And most importantly, food. You need to take care of groceries as well. Anything outside of that, which leads me into step number 4, is to cut out all unnecessary spending. You have to temporarily stop ordering online, ordering takeout, shopping for cheap airfare, shopping for clothes, decor, and your subscriptions. Checking your monthly automated subscriptions and seeing if you can temporarily pause or cancel those subscriptions is going to help you out, because then you're going to free up that money to cover your basic living needs. That's the most important thing right now, is to cover the basic living needs until you can replace your lost job. Step number 5 is to apply for deferment programs. There are plenty of deferment programs out there that you can take advantage of to help you get through this season. Remember, this is only temporary. I am definitely an optimist, and I think that this is just a temporary season in our lives and we're going to get through this. There are different deferment and relief programs that can help you. So if you have student loan payments, all your federal student loan and interest is waived until September 30th. If you have a personal loan or a car loan, check with your bank or financial lender. A lot of them are offering financial assistance. If you have a private student loan or you refinanced your student loans, there are plenty of private student loan lenders that are helping people through that process. So some of the ones that I found included SoFi, Splash Financial, Earnest. These are private student loan lenders and refinancing companies that have said that they will agree to help borrowers during this time. Another interesting relief program that I found is that internet providers have pledged to keep your internet services running even if you have unpaid bills. So just understand that if it gets down to that point, you'll still have internet service, but be mindful when you go into these deferment or relief programs that you understand if there's any interest accrued during this time, and whether or not that deferred money, meaning the amount that you owe but you asked not to pay it right now, if that amount is due immediately after the deferment period ends. Because if that's the case, you're really only kicking the can down the road. You're not really solving the issue. So make sure you understand the fine print. I highly encourage you check on their website first. Everybody's experiencing really high call volumes, so check on their website first. If you have specific questions to a particular company or you're trying to get deferment or relief, check out my Facebook group below. I will link to that. We are having a ton of conversations about deferment and unemployment inside of the Facebook group, so that could really help you just to stay connected to this community. Now, I have 18 pages. I just finished this bad boy, but I created an 18-page financial guide during the pandemic to help you through each of these steps. I've also included several relief programs in there that I know about that can help you during this time, and how all of this could impact your credit score. So I will link to that below. This is a free download. If there are topics inside of that guide that you feel like are missing or you want more information on, please comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see. I plan to update this guide as we receive more information from the government. So click below to get that download, and I'm wishing you all health and safety during this time.